So I woke up really early and I got to writing my to-do list immediately because I had a lot of stuff I wanted to get done, particularly physics and math, because I'm terrified for those two exams. Okay, so on the to-do list I have electrostatics, electricity, functions, calculus, and algebra. Yeah. So I started with math first from 8 a.m. and I just spent an hour and a half doing some practice questions. I divided all the topics that were on our study guide into specific questions that I could do. And this textbook that I was using was actually very helpful and divided each section into specific questions for me from previous papers. So I was doing that for a while, and then I did a different section. I did functions and I did finance and probability. And then nearing the end of the evening, I moved on to some geography theory because I had my geography paper 1 theory exam coming up. Okay guys, little update. I've been at my desk this whole day. I've done so much math and I still feel like I haven't progressed, but it's fine. And then I did some geography now. Yeah, geography is the exam I write after my math exam, but I'm gonna put a stop on this for now. And I'm thinking about physics literally the rest of the evening and probably tomorrow morning as well before my workshop. Flashcards. We're doing flashcards today. So the one thing I always do somehow with every exam season is I leave my definitions to the last minute. And so I woke up early this morning to just get them all done on my flashcards and make sure I memorize them. And then I went out for breakfast and I just got a little cappuccino thing to give me that caffeine boost. And I got a Greek yogurt bowl with a bunch of different fruits and granola and chia seeds. And then I came back home to continue the flashcards because later that afternoon I had my physics workshop, which always terrifies me, and the teacher always asks us for the definitions, and it's a bit embarrassing that I don't know them, so I have to learn them before class. And so I did this for a while, also just covered some theory topics that were confusing me for quite a bit. Hi guys, so I'm about to leave for the science workshop, the physics workshop. Basically, a workshop is a 4-hour long class. However, the thing with a workshop, like the disadvantage with it is that one, it's 4 hours long with no break. Well, there's like a 15-minute break halfway, but yeah, it's basically 3 hours and 45 minutes, and it's all level 4 questions, so it's like the hardest questions you can get. And this one is for physics today, so it's gonna be 4 hours of physics. And before I leave, I'm gonna go through my flashcards. I have a few sets. This is everything that's in the exam, like all the definitions and stuff. So I'm gonna go through this before I leave in case my teacher asks us for the definitions of some stuff. He's very strict. So I personally prefer the math workshops compared to the science ones, but it's okay. Let me get my bag ready and stuff and go downstairs. Ready for the workshop. Maybe I'll get a matcha on the way. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm not allowed to be on my phone during the workshop, so I couldn't film. But let's just say those 4 hours of physics non-stop was definitely hectic and kind of freaked me out a bit for my exam. once again I went to another 4-hour math class, and I'm not allowed to be on my phone, so I couldn't film. But let's just say it was traumatic, and I came home and I just slept, and then I went to church, and then I came back home from church at 7 p.m. As you can see, I'm back home from church now. It's very late in the evening. The earrings are already out, which means, you know, it's time to lock in. So I just spent some time going over my math notes, just going over the formulas, memorizing everything that I forget quite often, and especially the formulas that were not on the formula sheets. And a little update from future me, this exam actually did not end up going very well. A lot of the questions were very foreign that I've never seen before, and all my friends said the same thing. But nevertheless, that evening before my exam, I just spent some time having a chill evening and listening to some jazz. First exam completed, guys. It wasn't the best, but it's okay. We move, we carry on. We still have a second paper. And anyways, after the exam, I came home and I just got to doing some more geography, as I was writing geography the next day. Paper 1, which means theory, so I had a lot of active recall to do and a lot of blurting and highlighting and memorizing diagrams. Hi guys, good morning. It's 6 a.m. right now. It's still like pitch black outside. It's very dark still, but yeah, good morning guys. I'm gonna write my geography paper 1 today. I'm a little bit nervous, but like I'm excited to see what sort of questions she asks. I hope I did enough studying and enough revision. Please pray for me, because I do not want this exam to turn out how math paper 1 turned out. I'm gonna go and make some breakfast and then get going. Maybe get a coffee on the way. Okay, hi. So I finished the exam. It was actually pretty good. I would say it was like an 8 out of 10. I really liked it. 200 marks though was a bit insane, and I definitely was a bit rushed for time, but I ended up finishing. And yeah, maybe there was like a few questions that were not the best, but overall I would say it was a good exam.